What's up? Jake Reed here. I wanted to do a special garage edition video. While I'm out here. My studio's almost finished, so I'm still out in the garage for a little bit longer. I thought it'd be fun to go through this box that's right here. This is Shelly Man's percussion case. So a while back, I was doing a session over at East West Studios in Hollywood, and one of the guys that runs another cartridge company in town came into the room I was in and said, "Hey, I heard you like Shelly Man." And I said, "As a matter of fact, I do like Shelly Man." And he goes, "Well, I have Shelly Man's percussion case, and it's in my warehouse. And it's been there for like 40 years. No one ever claimed it after he passed." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yes, I am serious." And so I went and checked it out. And Shelly's one of my, I don't know, he's definitely up there. One of my top 5 drummers, maybe. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. Opening this thing up is sort of like opening up a time capsule every time. There's just like this like wafting smell of like 1963 coming out of it. See if I can open it up. It's kind of old school, so I have to do that. Yeah, great. There's a bunch of percussion stands. This is really cool. This is like an old tube container that you would use to mail something. But look at this. Wow. I just imagine maybe you could like put some bows in here, you know, like use a violin bow or a bass bow and some cymbals. Let's use in the first drawer here. Lots of cool items in there. I don't know if I'm gonna like play every single thing that's in here, but I'll definitely make an effort to play a lot of them. One of the coolest things about all of the instruments in this case is back in the 60s, Shelly Man did a couple albums with this guitar player named Jack Marshall. It's called Sounds and Sounds Unheard Of. On the cover art for those albums, if you look, there's a bunch of Shelly's percussion instruments, and lo and behold, a lot of them are in this case. It's like this guy. These castanets are on there. Funny story, one of the tracks on one of those albums I was just talking about, there's a part where Shelly's going really fast between castanets and finger cymbals. For the longest time, I was always like, how in the heck is he getting back and forth between picking up the finger cymbals and playing the castanets so fast, so effortlessly or whatever? Gosh, how's he doing that? Well, because it's all right next to each other. Everything's mounted. Easy. Genius! Another big shaker. I think this is the one that's on the cover that I was talking about. Another Weedle. This old sheet, that's cool. Thimbles for a washboard. Vintage Ludwig professional tambourine. Umberto Morales timbales. A whole gang of cowbells. Valjays. Bongos. What's Shelly Man's name on them? Old temple blocks. Gold temple blocks. That's some old maracas. And the other timbale. Got a kalimba. There's a second kalimba in here. Anyway, let's see what kind of music we can make with this. All right, so the Modern Drummer Readers Poll is coming up. I know there's tons of great drummers out there on all the social media platforms, but if you feel so inclined, please write me in. I'm not even on the ballot, but I'm going guerrilla style this year. Please write me in for your favorite social media drummer. The voting deadline is July 31st. Vote Jake. Make no mistake. Do the deed. Vote Reed. Hear my plea. Vote Reed. If you feel the need, vote Reed. Oh yeah, and like and subscribe if you like this stuff and all that. All right, cool. So let's check out what some of this stuff sounds like under the mics. Under the mics. I could totally be making this up. I have no idea. But all I'm saying is this little triangle is in Shelly Man's percussion case. Shelly played on the soundtrack for Pink Panther. All I'm saying is this has to be the triangle, right? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Sounds pretty cool though. This old kashishi. I love that. These old percussion instruments just sound so awesome. There's a palpable vibe. Old slapstick. I know this just looks like an ordinary old beanbag ashtray with Shelly's actual cigarette ashes in it, but it can also be played as pretty cool. Sounds awesome. I just shake it like this though. Cool. This one was also in there too. Oh, 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 oh. We got a wild goose call here. Wow, amazing. Predator call. Wow. Another ashtray with more ashes in it. Guess you can hit it like that. Or scrape it, maybe. Sounds like a train bell. All aboard! Sandpaper blocks. Tiny sandpaper blocks. Sounds like a little shaker. It's cool if there's two of them because then they kind of flam a little bit. Whoa! I was just watching Vacation. Wally World! Train whistle. Look at this old jingle. That's pretty fun. I feel like I'm in Monty Python. Big tube thing. You know what this is for. My arm hurts now. Super cool sounding old claves. Next draw. Very decorative. Old maracas. They kind of sound different. That's cool though. Oh, this one's kind of busted up. All part of the vibe. Old ratchet. Look at that. Shelly, spelled wrong. Amazing. It's a kalimba from Africa. I don't even know if this thing's ever been played. It looks brand new. I'm telling you, this is like opening a time capsule here. Pretty cool. I've literally never looked in this box before. Wow, is this the receipt? Look at that. Professional drum shop. 1968. That's pretty amazing. Valjay's bongo. It has the original calf head still on it. Humberto Morales timbales, again with the original heads and whatever masking tape Shelly put on it. Pretty cool. I don't know if these are actually still tuned to G&A. Feels like they've gone down a little bit in pitch. sound awesome. Not that I'm an expert at this stuff or anything. Cool. Well, that's fun. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's just so much cool stuff in this whole case. Like I said, it's like opening a time capsule. I just love all these old percussion instruments. Oh, I forgot to mention this old gourd. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can do something with all this. One thing that was really cool about Shelley is that he was very specific about all the instruments he would choose to orchestrate together in different parts, especially on that Jack Marshall Sounds record. He was always very specific about the sound palette. I'm sort of trying to honor that, but it's also just really fun playing all these instruments.